Good morning, West Coast. Good afternoon, East Coast. Hello to everybody in between and outside. It's Ian, the Off-Kilter Crafter, and it is yet again another Sunday. Hope you're having a great day today. Looks like we've got a lot of people here, but we may not have as many people here as normal because lots of people are, of course, participating in the weekend retreat from Sobeka. Remember, if you are a VIP for Sobeka, you get access to she usually does it on Sundays, but every quarter she does a full weekend Zoom session that is a virtual retreat that you can attend. So if you're interested in signing up to be a Becca VIP, make sure to head over to sobeka.com and sign up for the VIP membership, and then you'll get access to the cool stuff like that that happens each month and each quarter. So again, she does one a month on Sundays, and then she'll do a full weekend retreat once a quarter. So lots of fun. That's happening over there. So a lot of people are spending time over there, which is totally cool. They can watch the replay or whatever. And I do see a couple of people in the chat who are also hanging out in that retreat as well. So hi, Catherine. Good to see you. Pat Strawhouse is actually one of them. She is actually at the retreat, but she's here as well. Thank you, Pat. And also thank you, Catherine and Pat and Mama J and Melissa and Barbara. Thank you all for being channel members. Greatly appreciate your support. We also have Barbara Cade. We got Donna Bogart, LA for Dreams, Lori, Joy T, excuse me, Judy, Flicky Chicky, Doreen, Brenda. Who else do we have here? Irish Sail Lady, good to see you. Alice is here. Karen is here. Brian is here. Good to see you. Becky's here. Hi, Becky. So glad to have you here. Yes. That is true. That is true, Pat. Thank you, Joydy. Joydy says, congratulations on 15K subscribers. That is correct. I have passed over the 15,000 subscriber mark here on YouTube. Again, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Literally could not have made it to this milestone without your help. So I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the subscribes. Thank you for all the comments that you leave. All of that stuff helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate it. Hey, Tracy, good to have you here. And somebody, I'm not going to mention who, Mama J, mentioned that, I think it was Mama J, maybe it was somebody else, mentioned that, that they wanted to win the prize. And you're probably asking, what prize, Ian? Well, there is a Google form available for you to fill out because I have passed over the 15K mark here on YouTube. And with that, I said that there would be a giveaway, and there is. It is an awesome giveaway sponsored by Threaded Lines. They're providing a $100 gift card to their store, either in person or online. So that's awesome. And that's all it was going to be, until Cotton Cuts reached out to me, and Cotton Cuts said, hey, we would like to provide a small puzzle mystery quilt for Wild West. Do you think your followers would like to have that? And I'm like, absolutely, my subscribers would love to be a part of that. So that's the second prize. So there's two prizes, but wait, there's more. Yep, that's right. There's going to be three prizes. There's going to be another prize as well, and this time from Beth from Goody Goods. She's actually giving a quilt kit away. So you can actually win a quilt kit. So there's going to be three winners. There's going to be one person who's going to win the $100 gift card. There's going to be one person that wins the small puzzle mystery quilt Wild West. And then there'll be one person who wins the quilt kit that Beth is giving away. But that's not all, because there's a prize for everyone. Beth from Goody Goods is giving a discount on quilting services. So if you use the code IAN15, that's IAN15, there's a little discount code spot on her website when you fill out the online form. If you use IAN15 when you fill out that form, she's going to give you a 15% discount on quilty services. So if you need a long armor, check out Beth at Goody Goods, and you can check her out and sign up for 15% off by using that code. How awesome is that? That's pretty awesome. So thank you, Threaded Lines, Cotton Cuts, and Beth. That is amazing to have all that. And you're probably wondering how to enter this giveaway, aren't you? Guess what? All you have to do is type !15K into the chat. It'll pull up the Google form link. That's !15K. Fill out the form on Google. Make sure you go all the way through it until you click the submit button. Once you hit the submit button, you are then entered. So Ellen is saying, wow, awesome prizes. I know, it's pretty awesome. Hi, So Terry, good to see you. Hi, Lori, good to see you as well. I missed the chat for a few moments, but Yeah, it's pretty awesome and wonderful prizes, and I'm so excited. And oh, I forgot the best part. The best part of all of this giveaway is open to international. So if you are international, if you live in Canada, if you live in Australia, if you live in England, guess what? This is open to you as well. It is all three prizes are internationally available. So that's even better, right? Like that's pretty awesome. So if you are interested, sign up and fill out the form. It closes on July 21st, I believe. It has the date on there, but fill it out. Just go ahead and fill it out today. Just enter today. Don't even wait on it. Fill it out today, and then you'll be able to be entered for the giveaway, which is pretty awesome. Boom! Already entered, says New York Beauty. Awesome. So glad. Mike, I'm glad that you entered. And I have a lot of other lovely people in the chat who are entering. Auntie L, Handmade is here. Good to see you. What are we going to be doing today? You probably see Margot in front. It looks like Margot is like looking straight at me. Margot is here in front of me. This quilt has just been a pain. She's been shredding thread from Becca's to my quilter to all over the place. But today we're going to be working on, as you can see here, remember we worked on putting together the quilt sleeve, which by the way, so many of you downloaded that pattern. Awesome. Thank you for supporting Audrey. I know that it was a free download and you weren't like exchanging money, but those analytics help her. She definitely sees that people are downloading it, which is awesome. So thank you very much for signing up. And a few of you even signed up for her newsletter, which is even better. So awesome that y'all did that. But I did attach my quilt sleeve to the top of the quilt. It is now time to start hand stitching. Yes, I said the four-letter word. I have to hand stitch this onto the quilt. Now, I probably could have, oh no, it hits in between two of the lines. This is straight line quilted, and I was like, oh, maybe I could have just like snuck a line of stitching in there, but it falls in between the lines of stitching, so it wouldn't have worked, but that's okay. Kat is here and says, good afternoon from rainy Germany. Hello, Germany. Good to have you here. I'm so glad that you were here today, Kat. I didn't even know that I had people in Germany who watched my channel. Thank you. I would say lovely German things, but I know zero German. And you probably don't want my Texan accent saying German. That would probably not do very well. Catherine filled out the form. Awesome. Melissa subscribed and enter. Didn't realize that I hadn't subscribed yet. Thank you, Melissa, for subscribing. I appreciate that. So Terry says, yes, I downloaded that pattern and it is a good one to keep. Excellent. Linda is here. Good to see you again, Linda. I'm just going through. Thank you, Mama J. I appreciate that. Mama J confirmed. It is open until July 21st. So make sure to fill out that form. Just do it today. Just do it today. Do it today. Kat, did you fill out the form? You can fill out the form because you could win a prize. International. Awesome. I was talking with Beth from Goody Goods, and I was like, hey, because the first two prizes were going to be available international. And then Beth's, it's expensive to ship international. And so I was like, hey, Beth, can we make this an international giveaway? And she's like, sure. I did volunteer to help cover the cost of shipping if it does go to somebody international. So just for transparency, I was like, hey, I will help cover costs of getting that international. And she's like, yeah, absolutely. So it's so awesome that Beth agreed to that. Laura says, hi, Ann and everyone. Sorry, I lost track of time and I was working on my block of the month. Excellent. Also, by the way, we might get interrupted for a moment. My quilter is set to stop by at some point, and she has a quilt that she has finished for me. So she was going to drop that off around noon. Here it is, 1 o'clock. She may, I don't know exactly where she is at the moment. So she may interrupt this live stream for a moment. I hope that's okay. I figured it would be because this is a pretty awesome quilt and I would love for y'all to see it. But we'll have to just wait and see when she ends up arriving here at my apartment. And yes, for those who asked, those of you who are wondering, have I done any more packing this week? Yes, I packed a couple more boxes today, or excuse me, this week. I packed a couple more boxes. Still lots more to do, obviously, but I made some more progress moving forward and it'll happen. It will happen. It just takes time. I also went to Home Depot and bought some more boxes because I actually have a piece of artwork. I don't know if anybody knows the Leica film studio. They're a company out of Oregon, a film studio out of Oregon, and they made Kubo and the Two Strings, Coraline, Box Trolls, The Missing Link. I'm missing one. What am I missing? Oh, a Paranorman. I have a poster. It is a limited edition poster, and I actually have it framed very nicely. And I bought a big, gigantic box that's off screen, off camera there. I bought a moving box for it because I do not want that damaged. It is limited edition. Tabitha asks, is it a $25 gift card or a $100 Threaded Lines gift card? It is $100. It is $100. And if it says two different things on the form, let me know. I'll go back in and correct that. But it is a $100 gift card to Threaded Lines. 100. Let's see here. Hello, Louise. Roxanne, good to see you. Good morning, says Jackie. Good morning, Jackie. Let's see. Margot looks fab, says So Terry. Thank you. I appreciate that. It has been the quilt from hell. It has been the quilt from hell. Auntie L says, my house is done with construction. Now the work begins. I have tons of boxes to unpack. Yikes. I know the feeling. I absolutely know the feeling. Sharon says, congratulations, Ian. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let me do. I think that was enough, but I'll go around once more just to be on the safe side. Linda says, I have been picking out free motion stitches I didn't like from a block. I'd rather rip seams any day. Ugh, yeah, undoing quilting just sucks. Really sucks. Hand stitching sucks, in my opinion. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. I'm gonna fix that right now. Thank you, Tabitha. Tabitha said that on page 2. It's because, I'll tell you what happened. I was working on, yep, there it is. I see it right there. Thank you, Tabitha. That has been updated. So it now says the correct amount. I just copied and pasted from their last giveaway, which is why it says that. So sorry about that. Fixed it. No problem. It is now fixed and ready. Thank you, Mama J. I appreciate that. On the front of the form, I need to check and make sure. Let me just double check and make sure. Yeah, okay. Fine, 25, let me make sure. Okay, good. There's only, yeah, I fixed it. It is now fixed. We are good to go. It is $100. $100 gift card, which is pretty stinking awesome if you ask me. Crafty Pat says hello from Salem, VA. Good to see you. Fleeky Cheeky says can't figure out what pantograph I want on my Hunter Star. I wish I could help you, but I don't know either. I don't know what pantograph you want. Let's see. Cad says, Ian, I've already won if I can spend Sunday evening with you on YouTube. That's so sweet. Thank you, Cad. Shipping to Europe is simply incredibly high. I'm happy to pass the price on to other quilters. You're very kind. You are very, very kind. The first page says 25 and then the listed price. Does it say? I think I fixed it all. It should be fixed. It should be fixed. It should say 100 everywhere now. I did take the 25 away, so sorry about that. I apologize that I tried to triple check that. That form has gone through several iterations, to be honest. I had to go through several iterations of it because things kept changing, and like, not that that's a bad thing at all, because you know, I love the fact that everybody is helping to sponsor that giveaway, but you know, it went through several iterations as things were changing. So, anywho, whoops. You know, it helps when you are hand stitching to actually catch the back of the quilt when you are putting the needle through the fabric. Very generous. I know, it's amazing. I was so surprised by everybody who reached out saying they wanted to help sponsor. It's pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. So, anywho. Oh, no, before you changed it. Okay. Got it. I was worried that it was still set it. That's why I freaked out. I was like, what? Linda says, I do like hand stitching quilts some. I think it's because I have really long fingers, and so it's really hard for me to hold on to the needle. I do have, somebody suggested, and I can't remember the name, the name is escaping me at the moment. Somebody suggested using a certain type of needles, and I tried them, and it didn't make the process any easier, unfortunately, for me. I did get some, I have some of them over there. They're the thimbles that you stick to your fingers. I do have some of those over there, and it's funny because when I put the hand stitching on Showering Stars, I didn't have a problem with it. Like, it didn't hurt my fingers all that much. So I'm hoping that's the case again. We'll see. So Terry says, I entered, now I have to make a quilt for Beth to quilt when I win. Just kidding. Good luck, everyone. Absolutely. Don't forget that code is for everyone, so you don't have to win. We're all winners with that code. So all you have to do is use Ian15 at checkout on her online form, and you'll be able to get that 15% off. Again, thank you to Beth for that. That's just freaking awesome. Just freaking awesome. Just saying. Linda says, I used a big embroidery hoop and bobbin needle and a leather thimble. Absolutely. That is one way to do it. And of course, right now I'm going through like the thickest part because there's actually several layers. This is where the seams are on the back side of the quilt sleeve, and so my needle's having a little trouble going through there because there's, 4 or 5 layers just sitting there. Once I get to this part, it'll go a lot faster. This is always the slow part because I'm at a weird angle and going through, several layers, all that kind of stuff. But you always want to go on the back side. So you know how we had the tube that we were working with when I put this quilt sleeve together? You want to go down this side, the side that's on your quilt, because we have the opening here, right? Like, here's the opening. You want to go down, stitch down this side, and then across the bottom, because sometimes when the people are hanging up quilts, if they're not careful, they could accidentally get back behind your quilt sleeve and then onto the back side of the quilt, which could end up damaging your quilt. So you have to close off this side here, so that way they make sure to get the bar to go through the quilt sleeve rather than back behind your quilt sleeve and on the back side of your quilt. Oh, I didn't know that. Dragonflies for Donna says, happy National Log Cabin Day, everyone. I did not know that. That is a new celebration. Hey, Leo, good to see you. Leo is currently in the chat. By the way, he started a YouTube channel, so feel free to go over and subscribe to his YouTube channel. He doesn't have any videos yet, but he is already in the works getting some video ideas together. So make sure to subscribe to his channel so that way you know as soon as he posts some videos up on his channel, you'll be able to see them. How's your day going, Leo? Thank you, Casey. Casey says, congratulations on 15,000 subscribers. I greatly appreciate that. Jackie says, hemming napkins for my kids and 3 granddaughters for Christmas. Memory napkins made from my mom's holiday tablecloths. Oh, that's cool. I've never heard of that idea before. That's an interesting idea. Kate says, hi Ian, just got here. What do you have on the table? It looks fabulous. This is a quilt called Margot. This is a legit kit. Always feels weird saying that. I worked on this quilt last year, I believe, and it is going into some shows, and my quilter just got it back to me. So I put the binding on, and now I'm working on the hanging sleeve because, like I said, it's going to go into some shows. And they all require that you have a hanging sleeve on your quilt. So I'm working on stitching. I stitched the top of the hanging sleeve into the binding. It's actually stuck in the binding of my quilt. I sewed it down in the binding of my quilt. That way I have a very strong bond at the top, and then I am going through and hand stitching the bottom since I need it to not show from the front. If I could do this with a sewing machine, I would absolutely do it with a sewing machine, but it would get seen, and I don't want that to happen. So I have to do it hand stitched, so that way it's not seen from the front. And is it my favorite thing to do? Absolutely not. But I'm gonna get it done, and that'll be great. The Lion, yes, Lion Den's Quilting. And actually, I'm going to do something really quick. Oh, can I do that? Let me go here. We're going to go here, and we're going to go here. Boom. All right. So, Leo, you have now been made a moderator on my channel. Leo, feel free, since you are a moderator, you are able to drop any links that you wish into the chat. So if you'd like to drop a link to your website, or if people want to go check out your YouTube, all they have to do is click on your name, Lion Den's Quilting, and that'll take them over to your YouTube channel where they can subscribe and all the good stuff. See, where is this going to come out? There it is. Found it. What's Leo's channel name? Lion Den Quilting. I just made him a moderator, so if he pops another message into the chat, you'll see his name with a blue wrench next to it. There he is. He just said thanks in the chat, so feel free to click on his name, and that'll take you over to his channel. Quilt Meets World says, that was weird. I was working on a sashing with you on in the background, and all of a sudden I'm like, I know you're focusing on stitching, but talk, and then I saw you were. Paused. Oops! That happens. Katrina says, I'm working on a little bubble bees to go with Ingrid's wildflowers. Blocks are done, washed and squared. I'm going to use cornerstones, and I'm putting the bubble bees on them. That's going to be cute. Donna says, Ian, you mentioned someone having a newsletter. Who was that, and where does one sign up? So, Audrey from Cotton and Bourbon, if you head over to the Cotton and Bourbon website, she has a newsletter you can sign up for. So that's, if you downloaded the pattern from her, you'll be able to sign up for her newsletter as well. Bumblebees. Did I say bubble? Does it say bumblebees? It does say bumblebees. Okay, all right. I was like, did I say that wrong? Bumblebees. Got it. I was worried for a moment. I'm like, did my dyslexia kick in again? Did I get that wrong? Nope. I did not, thankfully. Not this time, at least. So a lot of times when I am hand stitching, yeah, I just caught it just enough. A lot of times when I'm hand stitching, I will peek on the front to make sure that my needle is not visible. I'll actually leave my needle partly in the material still, so that way if I see the shiny spot of the needle on the front side of the quilt, I'll know that I need to retry that because I've accidentally, you know, gone to the front side of the quilt, not just the back side. And I apologize, I am leaving my notifications on so that way I can hear if my quilter texts me and lets me know that she's here. So some other notifications may pop through while we are on live today. Mama J says, when I click on Leo, it just opens a box that says block or report. It should pop open a box, and somewhere on there it should say go to channel. So see if that box will appear for you that says go to channel. If not, you can always go to youtube.com and type in Lions Den Quilting. All right, now we're getting there. I had several areas that had a lot of layers. So now I am going to be getting through an area that should be a straight shot here for a while. Also, Leo, if you type exclamation selfie in the chat, it will actually provide a link to your channel. So if you want to type exclamation selfie, that should also get the link to your channel available as well, or make the link for your channel available. Yeah, and oh, so Terry, good to know. I did not know that. So Terry says only moderators can click on a name and go to channel. That is something that I didn't realize. My quilter just texted me and said that she's running behind. So let me text her back real quick and just let her know that she's more than welcome anytime. There it is. So Leo did type selfie into the chat, exclamation selfie in the chat. So next to his name, you should now see a link taking you to his YouTube channel. That is a clickable link for everyone. Yay, awesome. I'm so glad that Becca put that, Becca was actually the one that told me about that selfie chatbot idea, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is genius, and I'm so glad because that we were able to make that, like, it's so much easier for me to be like, hey, put an exclamation point selfie in the chat, and then you can, you know, promote your channel. So there we go, it worked. It worked. Elizabeth says, hello, Ian. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. How about yourself? By the way, my quilter said that she would be here in about 15-20 minutes. So she may pop in and say hello to everyone. Tabitha said that she got to your Leo's profile and channel through the link. Thank you. You're very welcome. Glad that worked for you. Oh my gosh, guys. This week, I watched Renaissance Fair on Ren Fair, excuse me, on HBO Max. Has anybody else watched that documentary? And yes, it is a documentary. I didn't realize. As I started watching it, I was like, this cannot be a documentary. Like these are not real people. These are not real events. This did not happen. No, it did. It apparently very much did. It is sensationalized, absolutely. Is it like 100% true to life? No. Is it sensationalized? Yes. Is it true? Apparently, yes. That is crazy to me. Elizabeth is asking, is this the large hooter? No, this is actually Margot the Boxer, the legit kit. It is Margot the Boxer. I got this kit a while back, and just now getting the quilt sleeve on, ready to go for shows. Donna, the selfie command only works once every 15 minutes. So people can't, it's to help keep people and spammers from being able to just like repeat. So it has a cooldown time period of 15 minutes. So you can only enter it once every 15 minutes. So if he was to type exclamation selfie again, it would not work a second time. And you got to wait for the 15-minute timer to go away. I can't talk today or ever. Like I feel like I'm never able to talk, but it seems like today I'm just like blah 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 blah. And also this white on white is really hard to see. I mean, I of course want to pick colors that blend in, but like sometimes I'm sitting here and I'm like, I can't see. I can't see what I'm doing. Sun Country Girl Designs asks, can the Puzzle Mystery quilts be shown? So, yes, actually, if a show allows for kits, you can show a Puzzle Mystery quilt. Now, a lot of times shows will have a specific category for block of the months or kits or stuff like that. And in that category, you're more focused on the craftsmanship. A lot of times it's called craftsmanship or what else is it called? Kits, block of the months, stuff like that. In that case, the judges are going to focus more on your craftsmanship of seams. Did your piecing go well? Did the quilting go well? All that kind of stuff. But yes, a lot of shows do allow for kits and blocks of the month and all that kind of stuff. But they'll have a separate category that they're entered to. Not all shows, though. Not all shows allow it, and some shows don't even have that category for block of the month and stuff like that. So, hello, June. Good to see you. Flicky Chicky says that all of the quilt shows in her area don't allow for kits, and that does happen. Some shows don't allow that, which sucks. Especially because, like, with my Vortex, I really wanted to highlight Nancy's quilting, and so it's really sad when, like, her quilt isn't able to be accepted into a show. Because I really want to highlight it. Because she did an amazing job. I almost said a bad word. You almost got the unfiltered version there for a second. And you'll see me check on the front side frequently. Like I'm running my finger underneath it as well, just to make sure. But if I like second guess myself, I'll actually flip it over, look on the front side of the quilt, see if I can see that little glimmer of the needle, because I keep the needle in that section, right? So like you put your needle through the quilt sleeve, through the backing of the quilt, and then try to pull it up before it goes all the way through all of the layers. But if it has gone through all the layers, when you flip it up, if the needle is still in the fabric, you'll be able to see that shining of the metal real quick. So I'll usually put in the needle just far enough so that way I can see, did I make it just through the backing of the quilt, or did I make it through all the layers of the quilt? And that's how I can kind of tell, hey, it's just going through the backing, you're good to go, you don't need to worry about it. Kat says, Ian, will the time on Sunday Live change after moving? As far as I know, I think I'm going to keep it at the same time. I don't know that for sure at this moment. I'm still kind of figuring things out, and obviously, like, once I move, things may change. But at this moment, I don't think it'll change. I think it'll stay the same. Hello, Miss Brown. Good to see you. Hello, Ian, and everyone here today. Hello. Hey, aren't you over in the Becca's live, in Becca's Zoom? That's what I was trying to think of. Katie says, I really wonder why that is. When quilting industry really focuses on these kits for the vendors to sell to. It's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting that there are a lot of kits out there, and the vendors at these quilt shows are selling kits. There's quite a few kits available, and yet they don't allow, some of the shows don't allow kits to be a part of the show. It's interesting. It's a good point, Kate. So Terry subscribed to Leo's channel. Looking forward to your content. June is asking, so where are you moving to? I'm going to be moving to Virginia, so I'll be moving to the East Coast. I'm very excited about that. Virginia, D.C. area. And see, I just caught it. I see on the front. I know you can't see, but I'm glad I flipped it over and checked, because sure enough, I saw the shining of the needle on the front side and knew that I was in trouble. And so I needed to back the needle out and try it again. And sure enough, that worked. Flicky Cheeky says, I'm also seeing restrictions on the availability to win if you didn't do the actual quilting. So for the State Fair of Texas, I had actually wanted to do the quilting on this quilt myself, because the State Fair of Texas restricts grand prize to only one person. You have to be the person to have pieced it and done the quilting on it. So if this is actually entered into the State Fair of Texas, and if I were to win, I would not be able to go for grand prize because I did not do the quilting on this one. So yeah, it's interesting what rules different shows have. Jones says, hi Ian and everyone in chat, congratulations on 15,000, thank you so much, and I just entered the giveaway. Big thank you to all the sponsors, absolutely. Let's see, June says, very nice place, you'll be closer to Becca. I will be, I'm excited, I'm so excited. I've never rebuilt my social network before, but I'm so thankful that I'll be close enough to Becca that I'll have, somebody that I know, and I have a friend there, and I'll be able to, I'll feel more comfortable and better, and I won't, some people move to a new area and know absolutely no one, and so I'm very grateful that I'll have friends there already. The guilds behind the shows don't want to change. They want traditionally pieced quilt and quilting only. Some shows are like that. Not all though. Not all the shows are like that. I've definitely seen some shows, especially more recently, where they want quilts of all kinds. They want quilts of all kinds. They want quilters of all kinds. They want all the things. Ah, gotcha. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for doing that. I was like, wait a minute. I just saw you a little while ago on the Zoom. What's happening here? What's going on? If you know, you know. That is a sound bite from TikTok. There's a TikTok sound clip of somebody being like, what's going on? June says it'll be nice to have friends nearby. Absolutely. Absolutely. Leo, it may not have had enough time yet. It's a 15-minute timer, so there may have not been enough time that has gone by. We'll see. We'll see if the bot will post it again. Let's see. Joydy says I moved to North Carolina, not knowing anybody in 2001. Reading, fundamental. It's tough to do, but you can make friends fast. Yeah, I'm definitely hoping to make friends, especially because I'll be joining the DC Modern Quilt Guild, so I'll be very excited to, make some new friends. Make some new friends and see new people and all that. Tabitha says, what's the difference between using a kit versus buying the fabric exactly as listed on the pattern? The end result is the same if you buy the fabric on your own and as listed, is that acceptable? So, you know what's really funny is it is, Tabitha. It is acceptable to buy all the fabric on your own exactly as the kit would have done, and that is not considered a kit. So, yeah, great question. Great question that unfortunately I don't have an answer to. Flicky Chicky moved to California in '98 with no one out here, and I've never looked back. Did I hear giveaway? Sue Ellen says. Yes, you did. I'm not used to being live. Yes, absolutely. There is a giveaway if you type exclamation point 15K in the chat. It will get you the Google form link, and you can fill that out for the chance at one of 3 giveaway prizes. How cool is that? Brian says, I'm in Southern Maryland. If you and Becca come ever have a meetup and greet, would love to see you both. Absolutely. I think we're definitely talking about doing that, doing some meet and greets and stuff. Last year, she and I did we did some quilt shop hopping, and we tried to post our schedule up so everybody knew where we were going to be at approximately around the time that we were going to be there. And we did go over to Maryland, actually. We went over to Maryland and we went to, what's that? Oh, you're probably going to know, Brian, you're probably going to know which one I'm talking about. It's like Sisters Quilting. No, it's not Sisters. It's like something Girls Quilting or something. They're a Bernina retailer. And I really love their store. And I can't remember what the name of it is or what road it's off of. But we went over to that side. Barbara says, that's what I did when I moved to Black Hills in South Dakota. I didn't know anyone here. My closest friends and family live 4 hours. Not the Krabby Quilter. That's not the one I'm thinking of, Brian. I'm thinking of something else. And I can't remember which one it is. I did like the Krabby Quilter. The Krabby Quilter was fun. Linda says, I'd love to buy a kit already cut or mostly cut. Does anyone know if any companies that sell cut kits for you? Cotton Cuts does their Puzzle Mystery Quilt, which is already cut for you. Legit Kits does not. They provide yardage that you cut. because it's foundation paper piecing. So, but I don't know of any others. But if you know of some others, pop it in the chat. Terry says, "How are you?" I'm doing well, Terry. Good to have you here. Yes, Donna, the Krabby Quilter is in Annapolis. Annapolis? Did I say that right? Joydy says, "Is hand stitching the binding versus machine quilted better to win?" Whoa. Let me try that again. Is hand stitching the binding versus machine quilting better to do when entering into a show? So, to be honest, Joy T, I have entered, all the quilts that I've entered into shows have had machine binding put on, and they have won ribbons and awards. So, honestly, I don't know that there is a right or wrong, right? Like, do what makes your heart happy, but I have not had a problem putting machine-bound quilts into shows, and I've never had a single judge ever count off for it. At least they've never said any comments about it. I think the other one he is thinking of was down 301 south near VA border. Now you're going to make me look this up because I actually bookmarked their website. Material Girls, that's what I was thinking of. Material Girls. Yeah, Material Girls off of in La Plata. La Plata? La Plata? La Plata? La Plata? La Plata, Maryland. Off of 301. Yep, off of 301, you're right. I had to go check it. Fat Quarter Shop doesn't pre-cut, but are highly generous with the amounts that they send. Yes, Flicky Chicky's right. They do send generous amounts of fabric. Becca could make a full-on second quilt from the amount of fabric that they send in those kits. Legit Kits does as well. I have never had a problem with a legit kit. I've done 2 of them. I had to think. I've done 2 of them, and I have always had lots of extra fabric left over. La plate A. La plata. But yeah, I'm thinking Material Girl. I knew it was a girl's name, like, you know, Sisters, or I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't remember the exact. I really struggle with cutting as it jacks with my neck, so I keep thinking someone should sell kits that are pre-cut. I hate to have to buy the AccuQuilt. Yeah, that's another reason why I love puzzle mystery quilts, is because I don't have to sit there and cut the fabric. It is all pre-cut, and that, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Also, Linda, you can also check out the Stitch It kits. Stitch It kits are available, and they're basically like a choose-your-own-adventure type situation where they have a whole bunch of pre-cuts in the kits, and then you can lay them out in any way that you want. You can check those out. They come out the 15th of every month, so head over to Cotton Cuts, and you can buy one of those Stitch It kits. And I actually did a video on the Stitch It kit that I finished up with recently. And this is getting a little too, wow, is it me? Is it me? Am I the problem? I'm looking at the bottom of my quilt sleeve, and it's like going up a little bit, so I don't know if I'm doing whatever. Carrie at Crafter's Log says, "Hello, I just found your channel. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here." Linda also says that, Linda Rogers, I should say, says Stitch in Heaven does a lot of pre-cut kits. Fabric Hut, so Terry says, has pre-cut quilt kits. Ooh, Zaza's here. Did I miss Zaza? Yep, there she is. Alexandra Zaza is here. Hello, Zaza. Good to see you. All right, let's see if I can do this. I can never tie two threads together, and I don't know why. It just never wants to work for whatever reason. Let's see if I can do it today. I don't know how to do many things. I don't know how to do many things, but I wish I could like get tying threads together. I wish it was easier. I don't know why. I just can't seem to ever get it right. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should spend just a whole day practicing tying knots and tying threads together and all that kind of stuff. Maybe that should be something that I do. One of these days, I'm gonna get it right. Oh. Today is not that day, apparently. Today is not gonna be that day. Christina says, I can't tie two threads together either. I am so glad I'm not the only one. It is embarrassing, but I just can't seem to make it work. So I'm glad I'm not alone, Christina, but it sure would be nice if I could, right? Whoa, let's not do that, please. Thank you. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Hello, is anybody here?
Uh-oh. Pam, I have the Zoom running in the background, and Pam popped into the Zoom room. I'm in a Zoom room by myself during the live stream, and Pam popped in. I don't know if you could hear her or not. Oh, there's a doorbell. Hold on, everyone. Hello. Come on in. I'm currently live streaming, so hello, everyone. Hey, Shay. He is very much grown up. Would you like to come show it off? Come on over here and let me get the camera moved up a little bit so everybody can see. By the way, this is Nancy, everyone.
Hello.
Let's see here. There we go. All right. So Nancy just brought by a quilt that she worked on for me. You might recognize this one because this was the Queen of Ween that she did. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys.
So anyway, I had a lot of fun with this. Ian just let me do whatever I wanted to. So I picked some, do I hold it?
Yep.
Picked some digitized designs that complemented the front in a similar thread color. And then I did a lot of pattern echoing of the cute queen. So if we want to turn it around. So that he actually has a reversible quilt where you can see each of the queens in mirror image on the back. And it does need a lint roll because it's black. But
That's all right.
I just thought it turned out really fun.
It did.
And it was a challenge to do the echoing of the panel pieces with orange on the back and white on the front, but it turned out great.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're
I love it. I love it.
I love it too. It feels good.
Everyone's saying hi, Nancy. Yeah, it's a lot of. There's a lot of hi, Nancy. Hello. Hello.
Aw.
So yeah, awesome. Thank you.
You're
Oh my gosh,
welcome.
this is so great. I love the little spider webs and stuff. I don't know if they're gonna be. Yeah, there it goes. Oh my God, it's beautiful, says Brian. Isn't it awesome? I love it so much.
And I did make sure all the spiders were hanging down.
Lovely.
It's a directional
Yes,
quilt,
yes.
so.
That is so cool. I love the back too.
I
The
do
back is so
too.
much
I
fun.
do too. I mean,
That's
yeah.
greatness. I love all the little spiders and the spider webs. You did such a great job on it.
I'm glad you're happy. It
Yeah.
really cheered me up to just have some freedom to do what
Have
I
one that didn't give you problems.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, I now have my confidence back. Anyway, give me a hug and I will get out of your hair.
Thank you so much. I
All
appreciate
right.
it. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Good to see you. Yeah, don't forget your phone this time.
Yeah, my phone and keys.
See you later. Thank you so much. Oh, man. How cool. Let's see. Stunning, beautiful. Pardon me, guys. That was so nice of Nancy to stop by and drop this off for me. I got to show this up close. When you want different thread on the back, do you put, Linda says, when you want a different thread on the back, do you put color choice in the bobbin then? Yeah, so if you want, she put white, no, she put, no, it looks like this, oh, yeah. So she did white thread on the front. Let me get closer to the camera here. I'm having problems. So Terry's asking where the queen panels came from. I don't remember which fabric line this is, but the quilt was a open gates quilt kit. So first of all, let me show you. Let me put my monitor down so I can see. Okay, there we go. So up close, we've got, do you see the spiders in there? Look, there's a moon, there's some spiders. But look at this. She did the quilting on the front in white, and on the back, it's in orange. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. Linda, this is done by Nancy. The one that you just saw just a moment ago, that was Nancy. So there you go. Look at that. You even got the queens on the backside. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, all right. Oh, so cool looking. Queen of Lean. Is that the name of the fabric line, Queen of Lean? I believe it is. And then she's got the ones down there as well. I'm trying to get the bottom panels to come up. Hold on. There we go. There's our bottom panels. I know it's crooked. Sorry about that. Zaza says the back really lets you see the quilting. Absolutely. Christina's asking, are you still going to use Nancy when you move? Yes, absolutely. I will absolutely. I think she may be taking a break. Linda, I see that you asked, does Nancy quilt for hire? She does, but I think she's taking a break. She's got a lot of stuff happening in her life right now. She's got a wedding in July that she's doing. She's also lost her studio space. So she's had a lot of life changes happen recently. So she may be taking a little bit of a hiatus for a little bit while she gets everything figured out and, while she figures things out. So she may be taking a hiatus, but I'll definitely let you know. I'll message her after I get off live stream and ask her if she would be, let me know when she's ready to start taking jobs back again. Glad I heard that. That was the needle. Just drop the needle. You know, maybe putting the needle on top of my water cup is not the best place to put that. All right, catching up on your comments. Hold on. Beautiful detail. Riley Blake, thank you. So Terry, can you enter that into a show? Yes, under a kit. Maybe I'll quilt her fabric up. I love that. I love that fabric. I need to find. I thought I was going to do a black binding, but I might. I don't know if I did the binding already for that one. I'll have to go through. I have a bag that has all of the projects that I need done. Ooh, I just saw my camera is way crooked. Luane's here. Luane, how are you feeling? Good to have you here. Is that better, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, it'll be so nice once I get my studio set up so I don't have to take it down and put it up and take it down and put it... Is that still crooked? Am I still crooked? No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Linda says, I've been quilting for 40 years and have never seen a quilt out, but I have never sent a quilt out, but I want to. I'm afraid of the price or what I'll get. The quilting that's not up to snuff. So Linda, I feel that pain. I feel that pain very much because you know, it's really hard to send your work out to somebody because you're worried about like what you're gonna get back. I will tell you, Beth from Goody Goods is amazing. She's amazing at what she does. I trust her with everything because she absolutely cares so much about her quilting. So Beth from Goody Goods, highly, highly, highly recommend her. And you do get that discount right now. So, you know, 15% off. And her prices are so reasonable. So reasonable. Highly recommend you check out Beth from Goody Goods. And then once Nancy figures out what she's doing and can get back into you know, the swing of things, I will let y'all know. You can also look her up on... Linda says you're always off kilter. True story. You look fabulous. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can always look up Nancy on Instagram. Her Instagram is The Very Thoughtful Quilter. She also has a website, The Very Thoughtful Quilter, as well. If you type it into Google. Sorry, my nose itches. I promise I'm not picking my nose. You can check her out on there. You can always send her an email, and you can always contact her through Instagram. But I will definitely ask. I'll ask her after I get off of the live stream, like what her plans are. Carol is asking, back to knotting the thread, why are you knotting? Is that instead of knotting in the fabric and beginning a new piece of thread different? So a lot of times, because Carol, I'm not good at knotting threads, a lot of times I will knot the thread and then start a new piece and do it that way. Today, I just felt like I would just try and connect the same thread and just keep going. We'll see. Marie asks, how long can you use the disc? Oh, that's a good question. Let me ask her. I'll send her a quick text message and ask her. Beth. Hey, friend. Folks are asking how long they can use the discount code EN15. Thanks. All right, I'll get that answer hopefully back in a little bit. Hey, Katie, good to see you. Let's see, you look pretty straight now. Well, that's not true. Sorry, last day of Pride, right? Pat, your image is always, I'm off kilter, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. Queen of Ween by J. Wicker Finch of Riley Blake. Marie, I'm looking into that. And Luane is running, apparently. Yeah, we'll see if Beth gets back to me. If not, you can always email. Beth and ask how long it'll be available, and I'm sure she'll let you know. Oh no, Katie, I'm so sorry that you're not feeling well. Come on. Come on. So what's happening at the moment is my knot, I'm gently trying to course my knot to come through. There we go. I'm basically trying to pull the knot through the layers, and it's not wanting to do that. Catherine, email me. Email me, please. Offkiltercrafterian@gmail.com. I'm serious that I might need some to do the binding with. Very, very serious. Because I think I have black. Let me check my stash that I started working on for this quilt. There we go. There we go. It just took a little flossing. And now it is through. So now I can go back through. What's happening is the knot is giving me problems because I'm going through a lot of fabric, and the knot is like, no, I don't want to go through, but I'm trying to still sew with it because it's just short enough that I shouldn't have any problems, with a couple of stitches. So I'm trying to get it to do what I want it to do. Katie, I'm so sorry you have the respiratory crud again. I hope it leaves you soon. Zaza, you are correct. It is making it harder. It is making it harder. It's like Lady Gaga, I go big or go home, right? And I decided to go big, and it doesn't always work out for me. Doesn't always work out. Yes, please, Catherine. I appreciate it. Zaza says, Pink Door did a Queen of Ween for the Queen of Diamonds pattern. Excellent. That's that would look really cool, and I think I saw that as well, if I remember correctly. Oops, let's make sure to not lose the tail back there. All right, so I've now gotten past the point when my knot has now been tucked nicely away, and now I can just sew. I can just hand sew down the line. Normally what I would have done is tied it off, started a new piece, but I thought, I'm on live stream, this won't hurt anything. Smart. Smart, Ian, smart. Sometimes the coffee hasn't made it up here yet. Did y'all like meeting Nancy? That was pretty fun. That was a special treat for us. She did such a good job on that quilt. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Do, do, do. There were other cars on the other side, so the car was not speeding, just maybe like 10 miles per hour. We have at least one person per month hit. 2 of my neighbors have been hit. Goodness gracious. Joyce, good to see you. Just got up from a nap. That sounds wonderful. I stayed up until 3 a.m. this morning, so there's that. I could probably use a nap. I don't do well with naps though. Naps just don't. They don't. I feel worse when I wake up from a nap usually. Wayne says tag has come home. I got tagged to do my own tag. I tagged has come home. I got tagged to do my own tag. That is a lot of tags and I don't understand. I envy people who can nap. I can't. The idea sounds delicious though. Doesn't it still, Terry? I am right there with you. I'm always like, it sounds wonderful. It just doesn't work for me. Just doesn't work for me. Makes me sad. The only time I can nap is when I'm sick. If I'm sick, I can take a nap. If I'm not sick, it doesn't happen. Sometimes once a day. Oh, I can probably turn this off now. I can probably put this on silent. Oh no, I need Beth to respond. That's what I need. Oops, I'm making my stitches too far apart. I need to rein in. See, that's the real hard part for me is hand stitching. I tend to start making my stitches really, really far apart. And I need to rein myself back in and go smaller. Joyce wasn't up until 3 a.m., got up at 3 a.m. That's funny. Hi, Mitzi, good to see you. My naps usually turn into sleeps. See, that's the other thing. If I take naps, then I don't sleep. I hope y'all could hear Nancy. I know that for a moment there y'all may not have been able to hear her because I had the microphone on, so I hope y'all were able to hear her. Sorry about the audio. It was a random live, live moment. Live in the studio. These things happen. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Dale, got it. Thank you. I was like, I'm so confused. What's happening? Tabitha says, extreme sleep deprivation or sick is the only time I can. Even post-surgery, I rarely nap once home. Oh, no. I just found a spot. So this quilt gave Nancy, poor Nancy, so many fits. So many fits. Gave her a lot of issues. So I am... Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. How am I going to do this? So okay, let me talk through what's happening here. I am looking on the front side of the quilt and I just noticed a broken thread of stitching. The way that I've been fixing this is I have taken my machine and just gone over that small area that has the broken stitches on it and, filled in what is missing. The problem is... this area is under my quilt sleeve. So if I continue sewing my quilt sleeve on, it's going to, if I was to take my sewing machine and stitch, it would end up going through the quilt sleeve, which could give me some problems. So how can I fix this? And I'm not good at hand stitching. Okay, so it is right there. Yeah, I see the spot. How can I fix this? How can I fix this? How can I fix this? Oh, Brian says, I thought I was a good napper and then I realized I have narcolepsy. Flicky Cheeky, come on down. Come on down, hand quilt it for me. It'll be great. It'll be perfect. It'll be awesome. It'll be good. Brian says, sorry everyone, I just told a bad joke. I don't have narcolepsy, I understand. Zaza's asking, how has Becca's Zoom been going? I was in briefly yesterday. I popped a rib yesterday, so I've been sewing on my back. It's going really well. Everybody's having a great time. They're enjoying it. Lots of fun over there. So glad that you had the chance to pop in, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So Terry says, I shared an office with my boss who had narcolepsy. I used to try to passively wake him up by coughing or dropping things, especially if someone came in. I didn't want him to get caught napping. So, see, the thing is, I'm not really great at hand stitching. So, I don't know if I could hand stitch this because I suck at hand sewing. But I think if okay, all right. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna turn on my machine real quick. My machine is literally on the floor. My machine is on the floor, but I think I can make this work. So we're all gonna have a fun experiment today. Whee! It's gonna be a great day. Trying and experimenting, doing things. La! This is why I don't sing. This is why I do not sing. This is why I don't sing. So Terry says, I suck at hand sewing as well, but I keep trying. I keep trying to, and I'm slowly kind of sort of getting better, but not really. If I'm sewing this way, then I need to do it this way. Okay. You know, you're seeing things live. This is what happens when we go live. That little tip in the lake did me in. The little trip to the lake did me in. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to sit on the floor. It's just going to be easier for me to get done what I need to get done. I'm sorry. This is just live, right? Live. When I find things mid. Luane asks, have you started downsizing for the move? Yes, I have. I've put some things on Facebook Marketplace. And I have also... I put some things on Facebook Marketplace, and I have also been putting stuff in piles for like Goodwill and stuff like that. So, yep. Yep. Okay, where'd that part go? Somewhere. Oh, I see it. All right, we're just gonna do this, guys. We're just gonna do this. This is weird, and I don't like this, but we're just gonna make things happen, right? You know, sometimes with your artwork, you just do things. We're just gonna do things today, right? Where's my pedal? Come here. Come here. All right. Yes, I'm running the pedal by hand. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I make half this stuff up all the time. This is great, great live stream material, right, guys? Did I catch anything? I don't think I did. I think I did it. I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys, I did it! I did it! I think I did it. Did I do it? I don't know. I don't know if I did it. I did it. All right, we're gonna call it good. Oh boy, live streaming, guys. It's a thing. It's close enough. It's close enough. I've at least locked the stitches in, and that's what's important. Catherine, I got your email. Thank you. I'll check it out after the live stream. The things I do on live stream, I'm telling you guys. Ugh. The things I do. All right. Let's put you back to sleep. All right. This is why you watch my live streams, right? You like it. This is why you watch, right? Oh boy. Oh my gosh. I'm apparently like trying to take everything down. Is everybody okay? I think we're all fine. How did I get 15,000 subscribers? How did that happen? Y'all come here to watch this? I feel so inadequate. Okay. Joan says, Ian, can you make the hanger off just enough to see the stitches on the machine? Can you make the hanger off just enough? Make the hanger off just enough to see the stitches on the machine. I'm so sorry. Joan, ask your question again. I'm so sorry. I apologize that it's not computing. I've got so many things buzzing through my mind at this very moment, so I apologize. Where was I? When is your official move? Linda says, when is your official move day? I'm amazed that you're still doing YouTube while packing and working full time. September, end of September is when it's my official move day. Live streaming where anything can happen. Absolutely, Mitzi. Dale says, Ian, this is why we love you. Thank you. Zaza says, we thought sewing on the floor was part of the strict plan, right? Whatever it takes, says Brian. Absolutely. Wait till he live streams while driving. Whee! It shows that we can improvise on the spot. Correct, Barbara. Correct. Mitzi says we love you. Thank you so much. June says bye. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, June. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully you're not sewing on the floor. Auntie L says, I'm unpacking and already have bags to go to Goodwill. Right, absolutely. I did, Leo, yep, I did snort, absolutely. I did snort. Leo, you're not, what? Leo, you're under Leo now and not, I'm so confused. I thought you only did that hanging with me. No, Leo, I snort quite frequently. In fact, I snort sometimes when I'm by myself. When I'm by myself, it happens. Linda says, oh, we love you. You're just being real. I mean, that's... Catherine says, because you are deeply loved, and I greatly appreciate y'all loving and supporting me. It's sewing yoga, absolutely. Flicky Chicky says, Ian's live stream, where it's all made up and the points don't matter. Yes. Flicky Chicky, you are correct. Ian's live stream, where everything's made up and the points don't matter. 100%. That is 100%. Leo says, I'm on the laptop and the phone. Got it. Okay, now I understand. I was like, but what? Christina says, next Sunday we may see you hanging from the rafters. I mean, who knows? Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot. I am going to be taking Becca's time slot on Friday, so 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to be going live during her normal live stream time frame. And I may be doing a mega live stream next weekend. I haven't decided. I've got a few things that I have to do. I need to do some filming for Wild West, so I'll be prepping for Wild West. Pardon me. And then I have, actually, Leo and I are going to go to Boxcar Quilts on July 5th. So we're going to hang out. And then I have another friend who's in from out of town, and we're going to be hanging as well. But I'm going to try and cut all the fabric for Gravity, so that way I can wrap Gravity up. I would love to get Gravity completed over the course of the holiday weekend. So next weekend you may see some random lives that pop up. Pardon me. You may see some random lives that pop up on my channel. So just, make sure that notifications are turned on. Make sure you're checking in with my channel, because I have the feeling like later on the day on July 4th, I'll probably go live. I'm not planning to go see any fireworks shows or anything. So I will probably go live later on the day, July 4th, possibly July 5th, during the day, definitely during the evening, and then, just kind of going from there. So keep an eye out on my channel. Let's see. Ow. Luane says, well, if Ian sews on the floor, he can't fall far. Absolutely. Linda says, oh, I thought you had said July a few months ago. Glad, no, I still have time. September. Let's see. Joan says, can you remove the hanging sleeve just enough to sew the seam on a machine? Yes, that's exactly what I did. I pulled it back just enough. Like, thank goodness I caught it before I had gone any further, because if I had gone any further, you wouldn't have been able to do what I just did. But I was able to pull it back just enough that I was able to machine stitch it, and it was fine. But you fixed it on the floor. Good thing you could get up from the floor. Fix it, however, yeah, absolutely. No thimble, I can't do that. No, I don't usually use a thimble, because a lot of times it gets in the way. For me, thimbles get in the way. I've tried using a thimble. I even have the thimble pads. I actually bought these at QuiltCon. But yeah, I typically don't use thimbles, because a lot of times they just get in the way for me. It makes it hard for me to do it. Mike says, oh, Ian with cocktails. Hey, when I come to New York, Mike, you may end up seeing that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you so much. Evelyn says, Ian, congratulations on getting 15,000 subscribers. I greatly appreciate that. Don't forget, you can still enter. I mean, obviously you can still enter, but if you type !15K into the chat, it'll send you the link for the giveaway that I'm doing. Zaza says, I hate sewing with thimbles. I make my own, thimble pads. That's awesome. Ooh, party. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. Mike, you'll have to tell me what bars are the ones to go to. If you know, you know. Oh, that's awesome. Leo's now up to 31 subscribers. Oh, Leo wants to do a quick video on Friday. All right. Sounds good to me, Leo. Let's do it. Zaza. Zaza says, I don't think the ER could cope with Ian and cocktails. Very, very funny, Zaza. I mean, it may be true, but anyways. Still laughing. I just pulling the quilt on the floor and just like, we're just gonna fix this right here now. Let's just fix it. I'm so weird sometimes. So weird. I need to pull my serger back out. I just remembered that I'll have to pull the serger out to work on Queen of Ween. And I'll probably want to put a quilt sleeve on it if I'm gonna, I might enter that one into shows and such. I don't know, we'll see. Just thinking of all the things that I have to do. Tracy says, hi everybody, been watching and cutting flannel squares. So hands were busy. No worries, Tracy. Glad you're here. Bev hasn't responded back yet, but I will let y'all know next week what she says on how long that code is available. I know, look at those eyes, right? Just two gorgeous eyes. This is the one that took me 7 hours to make. All right, Leo is gonna go check on his mom, so I'm signing off. Have had an awesome time with you. Will only be on as Leo. No worries, Leo. Hope you have a good time visiting your mom. And I will see you on Saturday. Or, excuse me, Friday. I'll see you on Friday. Three bumblebees left to do. Awesome, Katrina. See you later. By the way, guys, Leo just dropped his selfie command in the chat, and it is active again, so feel free to head over to his channel using the link in the chat, and you'll be able to subscribe to his YouTube channel. See you later. Donna says, I'm serging baby burp cloths and paperless paper towels, changing thread on each of the different fabric sets. Woo, goodness, that's a lot of thread changes. Bye, Leo. Bye, Leo. Bye, Leo. Everyone's saying bye-bye. Bye-bye. See, this is what it's like to live in my head. This is what my brain sounds like. All right, this is getting too thin. So I am going to tie off my threads. And I'm not gonna do like I did earlier. So you take this one, I think. How do I do? I made it too short. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Right? Exactly, Luane. Luane says Leo is currently at 40 subscribers. Get in while he's under 100. Be a part of the original crew. He won't be able to go live. I don't remember when he gets access to live streams. Guys, if you're in the chat, if you do YouTube, remind me when you get access to live streams. I've had access for a while now, so I don't even remember how long, what the requirements are to get live streaming capabilities. It's been so long. No, Luane, the neighborhood cat hasn't been around. I have not seen the neighborhood cat trotting around. I don't know what happened to her. I haven't seen her for a good couple months now. Okay, there we go. All right. Me too. I'm so proud of Leo and all that he's accomplished so far. And he's talked about some video ideas with me. Very excited to see what all he ends up doing for his channel. He's got some really good ideas that I'm very excited about. So go ahead and subscribe today so that way you'll get in on the original videos. Leo, it'd be great to have an original gang like the Little Rascals, right, Leo? That'd be fun. Karen just subscribed to Leo. Awesome. Joyce is asking, Mike, is your channel up yet? Come on, there we go. Yeah, I think you're right, Luane. I think it's need to be at least 1,000 viewed hours, if I remember correctly. That sounds very right. Mitzi is asking, when you did a video about QuiltCon, you mentioned some new papers that are reusable for tracing embroidery. Can't find that video now. Do you remember anything like that? Some new papers that are reusable for tracing embroidery. Mitzi, I am so sorry. I don't remember. That's been a hot minute. So I don't remember. Awesome. Lori just subscribed. Irish Sail Lady just subscribed. And Marty just subscribed to Leo's channel. Great job, guys. He greatly appreciates the support for sure. I think I made this too long, but that's all right. It'll be fine. Do. Let's go up through there. I should ask Becca. Becca knows all. Becca knows all. Did I get a knot somewhere? I don't think so. No. Nope. No knots. Just misbehaving. Pamela here, I also just jumped on the Leo bandwagon. Can't wait to see all his creative ideas. He's got a lot of them, and they are going to be awesome. And he's going to be teaching at QuiltCon. So if you are at QuiltCon, make sure to sign up for his class. It's going to be awesome. And there might be more opportunities coming up for you to take his class. "56 subscribers. Awesome. That's great. Already got him up to 56 subscribers, and he doesn't even have a single video up yet. That's awesome. Let's see here. Sun Country Girl says, Streamlabs lets you go live on YouTube no matter how many subs. Otherwise, you need 1,000 subs. Thank you. Thank you, Sun Country Girl. I appreciate that. Jackie says, I wondered why no one was getting any notifications. I wondered why I was not getting any notifications about your channel, but for some strange reason, I was no longer subscribed. Jackie, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, YouTube will just unsubscribe people randomly. And I know this because I have been unsubscribed from channels that I definitely did not unsubscribe from. So it's dumb. I don't know why YouTube does it. It frustrates the p-diddly squat out of me that it happens, but there you go. So guys, make sure that you are subscribed. Don't click unsubscribed if you are already subscribed, but just check and make sure that that subscribe button is checked off and that you are still subscribed to me, and make sure to turn those notifications on. Also, if you are, on a mobile device, if you have a mobile device that gets notifications, make sure that those push notifications are turned on. I can actually see on my side how many people have the notifications turned on, but they don't have device notifications turned on, which means that they don't get push notifications and stuff like that. So there's a good chunk of people that have notifications turned on, but don't have push notifications turned on, so they don't get the notifications at all. Dale, I don't know why that is. It's so weird. It's weird. Linda, I don't know what it is. I don't know what or how or why it is, but just sometimes I will get unsubscribed from channels, and I'm definitely like, I did not unsubscribe from that channel. I know I didn't. Mike, did you use the selfie command recently? Someone's asking. Teresa, Zaza is trying to find you but they're having trouble finding you. Marie Flowers is asking, Leo, do you have any classes in the DFW area planned for any time soon? Leo may be driving, so he may not be able to answer for a little bit, but... let's see. Kara is asking, Ian, you're moving about half an hour from Becca's, correct? I live about that distance to the west of Becca. Wondering which direction you'll be moving to. So I'll be less than 15 minutes away from Becca. So it'll be in the same general area as Becca. Oh, Leo's leaving right now. Not yet. He's working on some for DFW in April of next year, it sounds like. Oops. My tail got caught. Let's see. Somebody's behind on the chat. Dale says, doesn't stop the membership. Hope that doesn't cause any trouble for it. So it's weird because like there are people who are members to my channel and yet it unsubscribes them.
Hey, Becca, if you're around.
Whoops. Katie, you just popped up in my on my speakers. I was like, what is that? Surprised me. How do we know about push notifications on a Android? Donna, it's hard to describe, and I use Apple, obviously, for things. So you might have to ask the grandchildren. I don't know how to turn push notifications on an Android. So you might want to ask the grandchildren to help you with that. Because I don't know how to do that, unfortunately, on an Android. I know how to do it on Apple. I don't know how to do it on Android. Becca, you're gonna have to lock up the sewing room, and put in cams to make sure your Tula Pink doesn't go missing now, right? That's pretty funny. What, it'll take you 15 minutes to get up from her basement? Funny. Funny, funny. Pamela here, thanks Mike. I'm now subscribed to your channel as well. Looking forward to all the fun. Absolutely. Donna also subscribed to Mike. Excellent. Oops. Donna, excuse me, no. Yeah, Donna Hoskins. Hoskins. I played tech IT for my mom all the time. In fact, I still do. Still do. She asks me questions about stuff all the time. Whew, my fingers are getting there. We got about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go about 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna need a break from hand stitching because it's a bit much on the fingers. Dale, I subscribe to Mike's channel, the right one, Handsome Mike. There you go. Mike, your husband, he might get jealous. Whoops. Catherine also subscribed to Mike. I just subscribed to Leo and also New York Beauty. Awesome. Thanks, Terry. Linda says, my kids help me too. I'm so far behind tech-wise since retiring. It happens. It happens. Honestly, my mom's never been great with technology. She crashes computers no matter where she goes. Auntie L, I've been watching and listening while emptying boxes. I've subscribed to Mike's and Leo's channel. Awesome. By the way, if you have a channel and you want to promote it, exclamation point selfie in the chat. Laura's been listening but had to take a break. I keep channeling. What? I keep chanting finish. Oh, I keep chanting finish is better than perfect. Finish is better than perfect. Absolutely. Absolutely. Luane, she kind of seemed indifferent, to be honest. He's asking how she is handling the news that I'm moving. She kind of seemed indifferent for a little bit. She's asking a lot more questions now. She asked about, like, what, oh, wow, that's not going to work. She asked, like, what city I'm moving to. She asked, like, how far away from different things I'm going to be. Yeah, she's kind of... I think it kind of didn't hit her at first, to be honest. Zaza says, Donna, I think it's on the bell, on the subscription bell. Once you subscribe, there should be a little bell icon. That is true for YouTube. So you got to make sure to click the bell notification icon so that way you get the push notifications. But that is only in the app. You also have to make sure your device, on device settings, has push notifications available, because you can actually set notifications to happen here on YouTube, but unless your device notifications and push notifications on the device itself are turned on, it won't, like, YouTube won't be able to push those notifications out. What? Donna says, secret, I went to a computer college for 2 years, about 10 years ago. I can take them apart and put in whatever you need, but all the apps keep changing on me. That is also my mom's problem, is, things keep updating and changing, and she gets used to them one way, and then suddenly they update and everything's different. Catherine says, I'm on the ramp to the information superhighway, but my car has stalled. Sounds kind of like my mom, to be honest. Yeah, Donna says that she has the bell icon turned on here on the YouTube app, but it's the actual... Hi, Peggy. Good to see you. It's the actual notifications on the device that are the problem. Bye, Peggy? Wait, what? Oh, gotta go. Oh, have a good evening. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye, Peggy. I thought I saw her say hi, but I guess not. See you later, Linda. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Jackie says, I finally finished Carnival Month 9. I was ready to assemble the top, and I discovered a small slit in the seam line. Fixed it. Excellent. I hate it when that happens, when you're like, yay, I'm done. Oh, wait, no, just kidding. Just kidding. Do, 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 do. Right? Isn't this community just great, Mike? It's so great. All this love, all this support. Barbara asked, do you think your mom might follow you to Virginia? Absolutely not. She will never go to Virginia. Absolutely not. Nope. She is a Texas person. She loves Texas. She will stay in Texas probably for the rest of her life. She will absolutely not follow me to Virginia. Right? Luane says, Mike, with all these new subscribers, you're going to have to make some videos. Absolutely. Welcome to the monster. This family is heaven. I couldn't agree more, Mike. All right, we are at 2:57. So it's almost time to wrap up for the day, at least on here. If you're in the Zoom over at the Sobeka VIP Zoom, I'll be over there again in a moment once I jump off of here. Come on. There we go. Something with Wayne. I'm working on stuff right now and a few collabs. Fun to come. Even a fabric trade show. Ooh, that sounds fun, Mike. Mike, if Becca does that traveling quilt again next year, maybe you should join in on that bandwagon. Zaza, you may love thunderstorms, but you wouldn't love a Texas thunderstorm, because I certainly don't. I hate Texas thunderstorms. They are the worst. Most of the time because they come with tornadoes and large hail. No thanks. I agree too. Y'all really a lot. Y'all really a lot of happiness to my day. I think you probably meant like bring or have a lot of happiness in your day, and I'm so glad that we could provide that, by the way. Don't throw a challenge at me. Mike, you never know. I challenge you. No, just kidding. Just kidding. All right, 2:59. I'm going to pause there, I think. All right, let's talk about everything again. Don't forget, lots to talk about, lots to cover here in the recap. Don't forget, exclamation point if you're in the live stream at this very moment, exclamation point 15K, that's what I was thinking of. We'll get you the link to go fill out the Google form for that awesome giveaway with 3 prizes. 3 people are going to win. It's going to be awesome. If you are not live streaming this anymore, because I'm about to hit the end button, down in the description of this video is a link to that form where you can go check it out. I'm also going to have a video that comes out this week that talks about the giveaway, and the link will be in that form in that video as well. I'm also going to be coming out with a video tomorrow, because guess what? Tomorrow is July 1st, which means that I will have my June recap, which isn't terribly long. There wasn't a whole lot that I worked on, but I'll have my June recap coming out tomorrow, so that way you can see all the things that I worked on. All the things that I worked on during the month of June. Kirk says, oh, not Kirk, why did I do that? Deborah says, hello, I'm really late today. I even came to work early so that I could watch all of the live and was really busy when I got here. It happens, it totally happens. But guess what? You can go back and watch from the beginning, because I'm about to jump off here in a moment. The other thing is, uh-oh, Linda Linda says, we had a doozy the other night and it blew my corn over. Goodness gracious, that's pretty strong. And then don't forget that this Friday and next Friday, so this coming Friday and the Friday after, Becca is not going to be going live. So I'm going to jump into her time slot, and I may even go live on my normal time slot. So you may get 2 live streams from me in a weekend. We'll have to wait and see. I know next weekend I want to try and do a mega live stream and get the gravity quilt done. So be on the lookout for that, hopefully this coming weekend. Been there, done that in Texas when station. Yeah, it's terrible. I hate it. I hate those thunderstorms. I'm here and she's giving me an earful. Oh no, Leo, tell your mom that you're now a worldwide super famous YouTuber. I don't know. Anyways, hope everybody has a great 4th of July if you're here in America. If you're not in America, whatever. No, I'm just kidding. What was it? There's a meme that goes around on 4th of July, and it has the Queen, when the Queen was alive. It had her picture of her, and she just had that like stone face, and all it said is like traitor underneath of it. Traitor. I love that meme. It was so funny. Anyways, random. I know, it happens. If you're in America, happy 4th of July. Please be safe. Please do not play with fireworks. Please let the professionals do it. If you have dogs, cats, animals, make sure that they are secured for the evening of July 4th so that way they don't run away. Please make sure to take care of those animals, and please be kind to your neighbors because you don't know their situation, if they have PTSD and all of that. So please, again, leave the fireworks up to the professionals. I don't think I have to say that here in this group because I feel like we're all kind of responsible people, just saying. But make sure to leave it up to the professionals and be safe, be kind, all the things. If you're not in America, happy 4th of July anyways. I hope everybody has a great evening. And remember, guys, normal is just a setting on the dryer. I love all of you. Have a great week, and I will definitely see you, hopefully several times, during this week. All right. Bye, everyone.